What? Are we live in the group? Can you see me live in the group, sis? Okay. I don't know how to make sure it's live. I have to wait for a second. There. Yes. Okay. Can you see me, sis? Yeah. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, you guys, this is my very first live ever. I am so excited. Okay, excellent. All right, so we're going to wait just like a minute, okay? So anyway, it is 6:02 here in Tucson, Arizona. Today it was only 105. Hallelujah. But it has been over 110, 11, 12, 13 over the last week or so. So I am so thankful we are in what they call monsoon season, which is just really code for a freak thunderstorm with lightning that kind of scares you a little bit. Like, and if you grew up like me, when it's lightning and thundering, your grandmother tells you to come inside and sit down and turn off the TV. We totally did that. I brought the girls right inside and said, sit down, turn off the TV. Okay. All right. So this is exciting that you guys can see me. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. So, sister, can you text Barbara? Good. She said, what am I supposed to do? Tell her to log into the group. All right. So I'm going to wait. I hope you guys are doing well. Jessica, why does it say you're requesting? What? Allow visitors to send you a request to join. You can add them at any point. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. We'll see. All right. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's get to work, shall we? So, happy first Worthy Wednesday. All right, so let me tell you guys a quick story and then I'm going to get to what I believe I am supposed to say to you tonight. I love to talk in real life, and most of the people that I know in this group know that. Not just because I'm a teacher either. I mean, I think teaching helps me be really good at talking, but I absolutely love to talk. It is my love language. I know that's not one of the love languages. The one for me that I really love is words of affirmation. So that is totally up my alley. But I absolutely love to talk. It changes me. I feel love. I give love. So talking is certainly super fun for me. But when I have to talk to people because I know I'm supposed to talk to them, you guys, I am so nervous, like legit. I do not want to talk. I would rather fall under a brick or hide under a bed because I just feel like there is no way I will be able to keep my life together if I really have to talk to people. So this is completely out of my comfort zone. Not the talking part, just the video of me talking part is out of my comfort zone. But welcome to our very first ever Worthy Wednesday, and you, my friends, are a part of the Worthy Women community, the everyday miracles of womanhood. So I think it's so important that we talk about our value and our worth and our titles and the things that we answer to and respond to. So I took some notes because that's the teacher in me, and I am going to talk to you about let's do the work. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. So if you know me at all, I absolutely love the dictionary. It is my favorite item. I will look up any word wherever I am if I am unsure of the meaning of any word. And so tonight is no different. I spent quite a bit of time today in the dictionary just going over words that I know that we use all of the time, but sometimes the true and accurate meaning of that word does not resonate with us until we sometimes walk through a difficulty. So I want to define the word work for you. Now I use the Merriam-Webster dictionary. It's my favorite. And work has 7 different definitions. Okay. So the very first definition is to perform work or fulfill duties regularly for wages or salary. So all of us understand exactly what that definition means. All of us work, and we know that we go there to perform our job in order to receive our salary or our wages or our paycheck. But the definition that I want to focus on tonight for each of us as worthy women is the second definition, and this is what it says: to function or operate according to place or design. All right. So if something is functioning or operating according to place or design, that means that thing, whether it's a person, a place, or a thing, is operating at its highest capacity, and the yield is the highest when it's in that place, doing what it was designed to do. Now, first of all, you guys, we as worthy women, we have many functions, we have many designs, we have many obligations, but our first and foremost duty is to operate in the place that we were designed to operate in. Now, for most of us, we fall right into two main categories: mother and wife. And we never get out of those categories. Very rarely will you see us fall into entrepreneur, into leader, into CEO, into tax broker, real estate executive. We tend to be in places that are known and easy in order for us to survive. But this week, from Wednesday to Wednesday, till I get to see you again next Worthy Wednesday, you have got some work to do. So I asked you guys this morning to tell me about your worthy self. And first of all, for the record, I want to say I've enjoyed reading every single post. I have found out things about you that I have not known, especially if I've known you longer than a day. I have been flabbergasted. I probably had about 28 shut up moments today reading all of your posts. But in our assignment, in order to understand what it means to be a worthy woman, you have got to share. That means you have to be willing to let people know about you and about your story. And when you do that, the second thing that happens is you begin to grow. I can tell you as a mother, I was so happy to get rid of the diaper devil. I was so happy to put Similac back on the shelf. And it was because I knew that that was just a shared moment that I would have with Gianna before she would grow into the next stage where she wouldn't need that anymore. So as worthy women, when you share your story, that resonates with the next person and the next person and the next person. And it creates a sense of you knowing that you are not alone. You are not alone in any struggle that you walk through in your life. The third thing it does is it changes you. It changes you from the inside out. It changes the person that reads it. It changes you when you hear somebody else that can relate to what you've said. And finally, that pushes you in to do. Okay? D-O. That means you no longer sit idly by. You actually get up and go do what you're supposed to do. Hence why I said we've got to get to work. There is something that each of us as women is supposed to be doing, just like the definition said, to function or operate according to plan or design. How can you do what you were birthed on the earth, what the Lord birthed you on the earth to do, if you don't know your function or your proper place or design? It is so easy for us to get caught up in all of those titles and the things that we do every single day, our work, our family, our spouse, our church, our fellowship. But there is one thing that I asked you today was to tell me about your worthy self. Women are fantastic at encouraging others. They are fantastic at building, at growing, at making, at changing. But we are not fantastic when it comes to ourselves. And so many of us today in this group felt free enough to share, if I could be my worthy self, what I was actually designed for and made to be, I would be this. I would do this. So the question I had, not just for y'all, but really for me, is why, if I desire to be, and I understand that that's exactly where I'm supposed to be, why am I not doing those things? So worthy has a lot of connotations that we assign to inanimate objects like money, houses, material possessions, prestige, status. But worthy means that I show worth or value, that I am honorable, that I am significant, that I am important. When you recognize as a worthy woman, your worthy self, you are 100% at all times, when your hair is done, when your hair is not done, when you have makeup on, when you don't have makeup on, when you sent the email and when you didn't send the email, you are 100% your worthy self. You then can start doing the work. All right. So you might be saying, Karee, this is fantastic. And I would say, thank you so much. Anyway, but you really might be saying, that really sounds good, but how in the world are we supposed to actually create this worthy self that you're talking about? I don't want another anecdote. I don't want another, let's do 5 steps of this and we'll move on. I'm going to tell you what I learned, ladies, about doing. I'm going to tell you what I learned. You just do it. That's it. I mean, does it sound crazy? Absolutely, it sounds crazy because we do it every single day. We do motherhood, we do wife, we do provider, we do protector, we do nurturer, but we don't do it for us. And we make, this is so key. We make the exception as to why we don't do it for ourselves is because, well, we don't have time or I'm tired. But I'm going to tell you right now what I'm learning in this particular season of my life. The object of do is me making a decision. It is so easy for us to run on autopilot because we're good at it. But that is not what we're supposed to be doing. We should find within ourselves the will to get up and become exactly what we were designed to be. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. I totally want to be a dancer in real life. Like, I feel like I could probably be on World of Dance, like season 27. I don't know what season they're on them right now, but I couldn't make it right now. But the only thing stopping me from actually realizing that goal is me being willing to get up and go take a dance lesson. Me being willing to get up and accept that I might not have the best rhythm, which almost seems ironic because I was a praise and worship leader and I played piano forever and I was a drum major and I played music from like 6 to 22. Like, you guys, I really don't know why I don't have rhythm, but I digress. So I'm saying, if I decide that this part of me is worthy enough, that I'm honorable enough, that I have significance enough, that I am important enough to go after what I know that I was designed to do, why am I not doing that? I mean, honestly, these are the conversations I have in my head all the time with myself. I want to be exactly as the definition says, to function or operate according to place or design. So wherever you are in your life, wherever you are right now, I'm at the kitchen table, wherever you are, you need to start doing what you were supposed to be doing in that place. If you are a leader and you're hiding, stop it. If you are an encourager and you're not encouraging people, stop it. If you are someone who understands how to execute plans, but you're letting everybody walk around and they are not looking smart, stop that too. Because you are not functioning, nor are you operating according to the place that you are in or your design. Let me tell y'all something. Misha is in this group and she said she wants to be a chef. Okay, I immediately told her to do it because I love to eat. And she is not functioning in order to make sure I am not hungry ever again. But we must remember part of the work that we have to do is do. It doesn't take 24 hours, 25 years, 50 minutes, and it doesn't even matter where you are in the process, but what you have to do is do. Okay, so this week, because I'll get to see you next week too on Worthy Wednesday, again, hello, this is your homework for the week. And it's not like traditional homework, people, okay? Because let me tell you right now, teaching virtually, it almost wore me out from March until the end of May. But this work that you are about to do is life changing. This is not anything that you need to take for granted. This is something that you need to sit with. This is something that you need to meditate on. This is something, if you believe in talking to the Lord, you need to talk to the Lord about it. I didn't want to do this group. I know y'all think that's crazy though, huh? I mean, how could I not want to be on Facebook and talk all the time? I mean, well, number one, because I don't always want to talk all the time, but I did not want to do this group. What I wanted to do was delete it and be like, okay, it's fine, Jesus. Like, I did it for this didn't work out, and I'm not just going to do it anymore. But when I tell you what happens when you do something, it blows your mind. We're not doing it for other people. We are actually doing it for ourselves because we are able to see what really happens when you are in the place that you were designed to be in. Does this mean we should quit our jobs? I'm going to go with no, okay? Unless you got some money laid up somewhere and I don't know, then I'm going to go with no, that this doesn't mean that you quit your job. But what it does mean is that you begin to evaluate, am I doing the work of my worthy self? Whatever that work is, what am I doing so I remember that I at all times have importance? I at all times am honorable. I at all times am significant. You have to step away from what your traditional belief system would tell you, that you're just a mother, you're just a wife, you're just a teacher, you're just an executive, you're just a CEO. No, I am valuable and I am worthy whether or not I am in any position. Because as long as I am in the place that I was designed to be in, doing what I am designed to do, I am self-worth. All right. So I'm going to end in a few minutes. But this is what I want you to do. And I'm going to make a file and I'm going to put it up there so you can go look at it throughout the week. And then we'll make a post about it and we'll talk about it probably on Saturday or so. I want you to do the work this week. This week, I want you to take the time and really decide, is my self-worth based on things that don't have anything to do with me being in the proper place for the design that I was created for? The second thing I want you to think about is, what can I do right now to get in that place, to become what I was designed to become? I'm going to give you an example of something that I did. I stopped fighting that my gift of gab was okay. I realized that if my do is talking to you, to my sister, to Gianna, to my niece, if it's talking to the people that I work with, if it's talking to strangers on the street, then I'm going to do it because I am then in the place that I was designed and created to be in. So you have to decide that I am going to do what worthy women do. I don't know what that looks like for you. I don't know how much work it's going to take for you to get there, but I understand this, and I do know this about you. When you recognize that your ability to change the trajectory of your life is not based on the next title you receive, the next degree that you earn, the next accolade that you acquire, but it is based on you understanding that the work that you have been assigned to do will operate according to the place that you are in because of your design, you will begin to do the work without hesitation. In order for you to get to the place that you can launch out and do the dream that you've always wanted to do, it's got to start in the mirror first. It's got to be where you look at yourself and say, I am worthy. I am worthy to be loved. I am worthy to be called. I am worthy to be chosen. I am worthy. So this week, starting today, starting tonight, after we end this video, I want you to do the work. I don't want you to back down from what you feel or what you think or what might happen when you start walking in the do. I just want you to do it. I mean, Nike, they've made quite a bit of ducats off of just do it. And I want you to remember, when you begin to do, you will begin to see. Listen, y'all, this has been like uber fun for me tonight. Like, I cannot tell you I am on a 10 right now. But I want you tonight to remember to do the work, to remember that you are worthy, and to remember that no one has given you the ability or the wherewithal to be worthy. You were born worthy. God in heaven created you, and you are absolutely worthy, absolutely perfect, absolutely precious. And there is nothing that you or I could do to change that we have always been worthy. I love y'all so much. This was so fun. It was legit. So I want you to tell me in the comments below this video, what are you going to do this week? I'll see y'all again next Wednesday. Bye.